again, Pet Shoppers, and what's up? It's Pet Shop Girls 78 here, and welcome to another review. This is the last ever review of Littlest Pet Shop of the 2012 series. I don't know if I'm going to be reviewing the new one or not, but it depends if I like it when I get the chance to watch it. So yeah, but this is my last ever review of the 2012 series of Littlest Pet Shop. This is the episode, the season finale, and the episode called Littlest Pet Street, part 1 and 2. And I have Cesar with me, so you can introduce yourself. Okay, and so now I'm just going to be reading the plot of the season finale, Littlest Pet Street. So yeah, guys, so the plot of Littlest Pet Street part 1 and 2, we're going to be reviewing both parts in this review. So yeah, but I'm going to start with part 1 first. And yeah, so the plot of it is Blythe is able to get viral video star Felina Meow to appear at Littlest Pet Street grand opening, but she and the pets have to fly to her island home to pick her up for her appearance. So yeah, guys, so that was the plot of the episode, and so now I'm gonna give my positives for the episode for part 1. And yeah, so my first positive I have is Mrs. Twombly, like in this episode and in part 2, but mostly in this episode, and she was just like so, oh my god, she was just so crazy, and she was just like so insane, and then, but like, she was just like really great. And I'm glad that she was not that boring in this season finale, because she was insane and crazy, but she was just so great and so enjoyable to watch. And yeah, and I just like, you know, like especially like when she like dressed up as Fisher. And that was just, like, very unsuspected of her. And it was like, Mrs. Twombly, please, like, what are you doing? Like, why? Like, why are you dressing up as her? So, yeah, that was just my positive. My first positive was her. And, yeah. And my second positive is Blythe's dad, flied, like, her and, the pets to Bermuda, and like I don't know, I just kind of like wish I had a dad who would actually like fly me like anywhere. He'll just be like, okay, let's go there and stuff. Like, she has like a pretty cool dad and stuff that will just like fly her anywhere. And you know, I just thought Blade's dad was like really cool in this episode. And yeah, he was just pretty funny at times, and yeah, so that's my second positive. So my third positive is Russell, like, as a director. You guys could like see him in this picture right here, like right there, him just like, he's like, I love this picture. He's like the only one like walking, like he has his like foot out, and he's like, he has like a serious face and stuff, and like, I don't know, I just think that's funny. And yeah, anyways, in the picture, and but yeah, his was my positive, because like he was like the director, and I just love the way that he looked, because he just looked kind of like interesting, because you know, he had the, as you guys can see, he has a hat on and glasses, and he surprisingly has a beard. And I never thought that he would have a beard, and like, how did it even get there? How did he have a beard? Like, I don't know. but I still like the way he looked, and that's still my third positive. So yeah, because, you know, he's my favorite pet, and I like the way he looks, so yeah. So yeah, and so my fourth positive I have is on the Cinepatmatic song. This is the only song that we get, and it was obviously the last song of the finale. It wasn't like a really amazing song or anything, like it wasn't like really amazing, but I still put it as my positive because, you know, I still enjoyed it. I still liked the song, and I thought it was like a pretty cool song. And yeah, you know, all the different pets talking about their ideas, what they want for the movie, and I still thought it was pretty catchy, pretty good, and yeah. So yeah, so that was my fifth positive. It wasn't anything like fantastic or spectacular or anything, but it was still a pretty catchy and good song. So yeah, so that was my fourth positive, which is my last positive, and those are all my positives that I have for this episode. And for negatives, for part one, for negatives, I only have one negative, which is the cat in this episode, Felina Meow, and I just put her as my negative because I didn't really like her because, like, she was just, like, so rude to the pets in this episode, and I know she's, like, a celebrity. Oh, she just thinks that she's, like, so famous because she got all these views and all that, like 99 million views or something, which, wow, like, that's a lot of views, but she just thinks that she's better than everyone else because she got all those views, and she just decides to, like, be so stuck up and, like, rude to the pets and just be like they're losers because I'm more famous than they are. They're so they're losers and stuff like that. And she was just like so like lazy to do everything herself. She's just like, oh my god, give me this, like give me some food. Oh, I want you to fluff up my pillow. Oh, I want you to get me a blanket. I want you to get me this and this. And it got like very annoying, and I just did not like her attitude at all. So that's why she's my negative, and she kind of affected my score for this whole episode. But you know, I was gonna say this episode was perfect, like a perfect 10 out of 10, but it's not because of her and her. I just didn't like her at all. You know, she just was not a good guest pet. She was very rude and stuck up, and I just did not like her attitude at all. And she was just very annoying, and I just didn't like how she thought she was better than everyone else. And yeah, you know, because celebrities are people too. It's not like they're better than everyone else because they're famous. Like they're people too. Like, you know, and you know, I just don't like them, like celebrities that are just like stuck up and think that they're better than everyone else, and it's just that they're rude to their fans, they're rude to people, and you know, I just don't like celebrities like that, and I just don't like their attitudes, and that's why I didn't like her attitude, because you know, she was just rude, and you know, yeah. So yeah, so that was my only negative for this episode, and so yeah, so overall I give this episode a 9 out of 10, and yeah, so I give it a 9 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10, but because I didn't like her, I just, you know, decided to give it a 9 out of 10. But overall, this episode, it was still, you know, it was still really good. We got a good song. Mrs. Tomley was really, really great in this episode. And we got like some great moments overall. And yeah, so that was my review of part 1 of Littlest Pet Street. So now, Cesar, you could give your thoughts on part 1. What are your positives and negatives?
The final part is the best.
What you're supposed to give your thoughts on part 1 first.
It was good.
And what are your positives? Do you know? Hello?
Eating good, and the unicorns too.
There is no unicorn.
On the song.
Oh,
Where the
yeah.
band starts singing.
Yeah. And is that, do you have any more?
No, not the only.
Okay, and what about negatives?
None.
Okay, and what's your score?
9.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
And what's your overall?
A what?
Your overall.
It was good. The pets were good.
And that's it.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the review of part 1, and now we're going to be reviewing part 2. So yeah, so my positives for part 2. So my first positive is the little puppet show that Mrs. Twomley did. I don't know, I just kind of thought that was weird, but it was funny at the same time. So yeah, I was just what the heck are you doing, Mrs. Twombly? But yeah, it was still really great. And yeah. So yeah, so my second positive is we got to see Peachy, and we got to see all the other pets that we saw in previous seasons. I'm glad we got to see them again. We even saw Dr. Handsome Face, and I'm no. I mean, I wasn't excited to see him, but I was excited to see Fluffy. I still don't know his name, but you know, guys, the fat cat that was in well, he is fat. The fat cat that was in the steamed episode, the one that I ship Sugar Sprinkles with. But yeah. And he was there, and we also got to see Peachy. I was very glad to see her. I wish we could have saw Buttercream, but we didn't. So yeah, I mean, I wish we did, but you know, or Sugar Sprinkles. That would have been nice too, but you know, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, we still got to see Peachy again, and you know, I was glad we did get to see her because you know, I still really like her. She's just very cute and happy as always, and yeah. So yeah, so the third positive I have is Penny's angry face. It was not even angry, but it was, I don't know, it was just really funny the way she was doing it. So yeah. So the fourth positive I have is Zoe and Pepper and Vinny. They were all dressed as Felina Meow, and I don't know, I just thought that was kind of funny. So yeah. And the fifth positive is obviously we got to see Fuzzy again. You know, it was good to see him. He was still really cute. And yeah. And my sixth positive is Blythe revealed her secret to her dad that she could talk to pets. And I'm glad she did, because it was the season finale. She had to tell someone that she could talk to pets other than Young Me. She already told Young Me, but other than her, she should have told Mrs. Twombly, because I would have loved to see her reaction to that. If Mrs. Twombly already knew or something, or I just kind of wanted to see her reaction. But she didn't, and now we'll never know what her reaction would be. Because they just decided not to do that, so yeah. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, so I'm glad she revealed it to her dad, but her dad actually already knew about it, and I was how did he already know? I don't know, because he already knew, and I'm I mean, it's probably not that, it probably wasn't that hard to figure out, but he could have maybe said something about it. I don't know, that I know you can talk to pets or something. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, so that was my sixth positive, that she revealed that she could talk to pets to her dad, and yeah, just to see his reaction and stuff. So yeah. And yeah, so my seventh positive is Peachy and Young Me took a selfie together, and it was cute. I know it was just pretty cute. So yeah, and my 8th positive is Felina Meow apologized, and I thought it was good that she apologized for being like so rude and stuck up. But I still don't like her even though she apologized. But yeah. Anyways, guys. So yeah, so those are all my positives for part 2, and for negatives, I only have some nitpicks. I have like 2 nitpicks. So they're not, they didn't affect my score for this. It's gonna be the same score, but the nitpicks I have is Blythe, like I said, Blythe's dad knows that she could talk to pets, and I still don't know how, but it was probably still obvious. But I don't know. It's just he should have said something sooner or something. I know you can talk to pets or something. I don't know, but it was just it didn't really give us an it kind of gave us an explanation, but I don't know. That was just a nitpick that I had. And yeah, and my second one is we never know what happened to Blythe's mom. They never really explained that. Did her and her dad get divorced? Did her mom pass away? Or did she move somewhere else or something? I don't know. They really should explain that, because it's the season finale. They need to explain everything, because the show is going to end. But they didn't explain what happened to Blythe's mom, and I didn't really like that they didn't explain that. So that was just a nitpick, another nitpick I had. And yeah, so yeah, guys, so those are all my positives and negatives for the episode. So yeah, so now I'm gonna give my overall. So overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10, and overall this episode, it was really good. The pets were all great as always. We got some great moments. Blythe revealed her secret, even though she didn't reveal it to Mrs. Swanley, but she still revealed it. And Felina apologized, and this was, even though I did have some nitpicks and stuff, I still thought this was a pretty good season finale overall. I think it was really good. And yeah, I still thought it was really good. We should have had some more stuff explained. But yeah, we should have had some more stuff explained. But I still thought it was a really good season finale, and it was a nice way to end the series, actually. Even though I'm sad about it ending, I'm sad that this is my last ever review on this, if I don't like the other, the new one, but I'm sad it's my last ever review. But yeah, guys, it was still a very good season finale to end all of those pet shops. So yeah. So that was my review of part 1 and part 2. So yeah, Cesar, do you have any thoughts on part 2?
And it was good.
And what's your positives?
The ending.
Which was what?
The ending, how it ended.
You mean how it ended in the movies?
At the same time, they kind of being nice and sorry.
And her apologizing?
Yes.
And what else?
And I wonder if the cat, they are friends now.
Yeah. And what else?
And it was good.
And is that all your positives?
Yes.
What about negatives?
None.
And what is your score?
10.
A 10 out of 10?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your overall?
What?
Your overall.
Wait, what?
Your overall.
All the pets are fantastic.
And
all the characters were fantastic as well, including the dad.
And was it a good season finale?
Yep.
And are you sad it ended?
It's gonna be, yeah. But in the next few years, we're gonna make this channel a review channel.
Well, this is a review channel.
So we basically next time we're gonna review Disney movies.
Well, yeah, but that's not on this channel.
Hey, where?
On my main channel?
It was better if it was on the original channel, but let's discuss that one later. Let's just say bye to the phone.
Okay, well, okay, but before I say that, even though this is my last review, next Sunday me and Cesar are going to review all of Littlest Pet Shop, just talking about our overall thoughts of it, talking about the characters and what we like about them, and just talking about just everything about the whole series and stuff. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna review next Sunday, and then we are going to be doing reactions to my favorite episodes, and I'm actually excited to do that. And yeah, so yeah guys, I hope you all enjoyed me and Cesar's review of Littlest Pet Street, the season finale. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and get ready for next Sunday when we review the whole series, The Littlest Pet Shop. And yeah, so yeah guys, oh yeah, and happy Easter guys. Today's Easter. Happy Easter. I hope you all have an amazing Easter today.
Bunny.
Okay, so yeah guys, get ready for the review of all Littlest Pet Shop next Sunday, and I hope you all have a great Easter and a great spring break if you're on spring break already, like I am, because I don't have no school all week, so yay. So yeah guys, so anyways, this is Pet Shop Girl 78 and
Bunny.
And are both signing out. So bye guys.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bye.
Blah.